Why tab not work?
Wolverine.
Speed Wolverine.
In the 21st century, evil mutants led by Magneto aim to destroy the world. Humans can do nothing against the power of the evil mutant. The only hope is X-Men.
Go and save the city.
Right, let me just quickly pause that there. X-Men. I'm just going to put X-Men. Right. I barely hear it. Right, I'm assuming that doesn't actually take any health away because I know what these beat 'em up type games are like. You press like a special and normally it takes health away. This is, you can tell this has definitely got to be Konami. It's all a very similar layout to TMNT and The Simpsons. You can't grab them by the looks of it. Can you hear? How's the sound on this game? Because it's really quiet in my headset. It's a lot quieter than Jurassic Park was. Can you guys hear it all right? Yeah, I think what I might do is I might on the weekend I might play Jurassic Park on SNES, and I'll certainly stream it because that's going to be a game that's going to take a couple of hours, definitely more time than what I've got on a weekday. Ow!
Pyro will turn you to toast.
Pyro. See, I'm not really big in the Marvel universe, so I'm assuming that you know Pyro's the popular bad guy. In the X-Men universe. Was he in any of the films? Oh, he was. He was. I think I remember him in the film. He was the one who was like sitting down in class. He got with Rogue. Am I right? It's definitely quieter this game, isn't it? Okay, I can do something about that. For you guys, anyway. Now I'm probably too loud. Let's. I'm worried that if I go into the BIOS of the game, it's going to reset it. I've just increased the audio on the mixer on Discord stream OBS. See if that's any better. Get up. Come on. Can you bounce off walls? No. God, I love that music. X-Men. X-Men. hey, you know, guys, we gotta have a killer soundtrack. Can someone get me a killer soundtrack? Let's get a lyrical genius in here. Well, what do we got? X-Men. Matt Damon. X-Men. Matt Damon. Backwards man, if you're in this lobby of small streamers that have views, let's hit that follow button. Yeah, thanks very much, Backwards man. Let's encourage those people to hit that follow button because ain't no need today. I don't expect to one every day, but you know, would be nice. Ow. Was there just 3 buttons to this game? I can't get over the OST. Do I only get one of those? Oh no, that's actually up health. Okay, I've just wasted a lot of health. Well, I've only got myself to blame for that. Oh, these arms. I'm proper outnumbered here. 3 or 4, can't remember. Well, normally I can tab to sort out my controls, but for some reason... Oh, there it is. There's 3 buttons.
Nothing.
Shut up, you! Anything you can say with your fists. Ow. Who is this dude? The guy who doesn't wear the sports bra, who is he? Man. This guy's got bigger tits than my wife, you know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Nothing.
Shut up, you! The blob?
X-Men. We have been taken by Magneto. However, we had time to locate their base on Island M. Destroy it.
That I must admit though, with there only being going back to how many buttons there were, like pretty much all Konami like side-scrolling beat-em-ups have only 3 buttons, and I think that limits them quite a bit. I mean, because on this one it's well you can stab him while he's down. That's pretty cool. I was just about to say on this one, like you can't grab them like you can in Streets of Rage, or even a game like here's one for you, Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo. If you guys ever played that or didn't play that, if you played it, well done you, because it's such an amazing beat 'em up. If you didn't play it, then you need to either play a ROM or watch my stream when I do that one as well. Because again, that was actually made by Konami, and they seem to be the king of these type of games. Okay. So this game quickly turned into the Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me, Seymour. And then we've got crocodile dudes. Jesus. Bees as well. Got everything coming at us. Take that. This music's very Donkey Kong Country. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, okay. So I can hurt the little bees. Oh, that's... What the hell was that bee made out of to explode like that? Let's just quickly read that. Are you going to post a schedule on Twitter of the games you will play each stream? So it's hard for me to post a schedule just full stop. I mean, I will probably play most Mondays. As for which game I will play each stream, I was thinking about actually having a vote, putting it down to kind of like a vote, and I was seeing if I can maybe link a poll onto my info page for when I get like more returning viewers that they can kind of I'd give you some options and then you can vote which game you want to see next. That was kind of like the idea. That's Magneto.
Welcome to die.
Welcome to die. Me fail English? That's impossible. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking of doing, so that's what I'll probably go ahead and do then actually. I don't know if you... see, I don't know if there's like an overlay maybe you can have on whilst I'm actually streaming for people to vote live, but I don't really want to I don't want to obstruct the game too much, so... Okay, this guy is full on just kicking my ass right now. Grab him by the face. You got me thinking as well about, like, because whilst I've not really got the many, I mean, you guys are my regular viewers, and you know, which I really appreciate you guys coming and helping me out. But I think in terms of legit returning viewers, I'm not saying you guys aren't legit, but you know where I'm coming from. I think, yeah, maybe I won't do the poll just yet. So maybe I could post a schedule. So starting with like Jurassic Park on SNES, but I mean that will definitely be the next game I play. It's just as a matter of when. I'll try and make it like Saturday or Sunday, but it's quite hard because I don't know what I'm going to be doing that day, if that makes sense. and what with work, it's hard to do it midweek. I mean, I know that Mondays are probably always going to be okay for me, but I am trying to kind of further my career at the same time, so I want to try and study for some Microsoft exams. It's hard to balance it. Yeah, it really is hard to balance it, which is why I can't commit to a full-time schedule or anything just yet. But if I get enough people that actually, really enjoy the stream and stuff like that, then, what happens. But I'm babbling now. This guy is crazy insane. Who is this dude? Is this the Beast? Is this Kelsey Grammer? Is this Fraser?
Go and rescue Kitty from the cave.
Kitty? I just pressed the wrong button. I'm going to assume he's not dead. These guys, they all look like Iron Man. I know they're not, but... We've got Crocodile Dundee, who breathes fire, as you do. I mean, look, it's comic books. I suppose you can't nitpick. This is where you need 4 people. See, there's so much going on. Do I aim for the small ones or the big one? I'm assuming the big one. And the small ones. Oh no, you can get the small ones as well. He just shits them out. So he shits them. No matter. So no, he's definitely the one I've got to go for. He's in. Oh, okay. That's fine. And he just sonic screeched me from midair. Oh, he's shitting out more and more bats. Robot bats. I don't think jumping is a good strategy here. I think I've just got to get him as he comes past. I don't think these little bats are even hurting me. Oh, yeah, they are. Classic case of I spoke too soon. So again, this is. I know I talk too much. I try to talk because one of the things I read up on is to not be too quiet because it's not really interesting for people that watch your stream. So I try and talk even though I babble. But the beauty of streaming, and this is one of the reasons why I enjoy streaming, is that it gives me a chance to play games like this, and I've never played this game before. So this is why I really enjoy it. And it's almost like how I see... I probably don't too much. One of the things I used to love is playing games with me mates. And, we wouldn't always play 4-player games or multiplayer games in the same room, but we'd play games like Super Mario 64 and stuff like that. And, we'd have the most ridiculous conversations, and you know, would help each other out on the games and stuff. And that's kind of how this makes me feel, is when you get people engaging and talking in chat, it's kind of like that, talking with your mates again. And that's kind of how I see streaming in a weird way. Again, probably talking shit, but when I will eventually go on Discord as well, so we can have a Discord chat going. I was thinking of making, I don't know if it's possible, but I was thinking of making that a subscriber thing. Don't know if you can do that. I don't know how subscriptions work, or if I'm supposed to offer more things with a subscription. But I thought maybe one of the things I could offer was a Discord channel, so for voice chat, if that's possible. There are a lot of these dudes with their rocks. I don't see much health being made available in this. I'm assuming the fact that it's an arcade game, that's just not even a thing. Oh, who's this dude? Who is that? I'm really sorry. I mean, I don't know the Marvel Universe or the X-Men Universe too much. I prefer DC, even though their films are really not that good. I still just prefer their characters, so... Although I have seen every MCU film so far, barring Ant-Man and the Wasp, this guy's actually quite easy. No. I'm wondering if the final boss is going to be Galacticus. I know him because I used to play Top Trumps when I was a kid, and he would always be the one you want. He was well easy. There wasn't. Yeah, okay.
You must rescue the professor.
So they've got Professor X. Quarters. It's so weird. See, when you think about arcade gaming, you think quarters. But for me, obviously growing up in this country, it was different. It was maybe 20p or 30p a game. So 110 and 120, obviously we don't have a 30 pence piece. Some games were 50 pence, some games were £1. But when you think of gaming, it's always, got any quarters? Something like that, Was this game 1 quarter, or was it like 3 quarters, multiple quarters? I don't know. I'm not getting involved with them frame throws, they can fuck right off. Slug things. What was your first ever console? Let's talk about that. I mean, I love finding these things out. So, I mean, I am not a good conversationalist. And some probably by the way I kind of jibber jabber on. You might understand that. So, there's 2 things I can talk about. Maybe 3. Films, games, and football. West Ham, mostly. So, whenever I'm at a function with lots of people, I find it hard to talk to people because I've only really 3 interests, and that's football, gaming, and movies. So that's one of the things I always ask. What was your first console? Or your first gaming experience, maybe? So for me, my first console was the Atari 2600. My nan had it, I had it. And the very first game I completed was Pitfall 2, which I actually did a review on. I had, or still got a YouTube channel which I reviewed games, and I did 5 reviews, and I kind of gave up on that a little bit, but I really want to do it again, but just not so much under the name of the show was called the Gameplay Files. But I was thinking about bringing that to my Mr. Mercury channel on YouTube, where all my live streams are, and kind of holding it under one roof. But I did do a review of Pitfall 2. I kind of dissect the game, the plot, the graphics, the music, that kind of stuff. Again, for those that didn't really get a chance to play it back then, trying to bring it to their attention now for the new generation of gamers that didn't really get a chance to see what games were like for me when I was about 4 years old. SNES. Yeah, okay. So that would make you probably a bit younger than me, because yeah, my first console, Miss Pac-Man. So I never played Miss Pac-Man. Played the original Pac-Man a lot. Loved the original Pac-Man. Played it quite a bit on Xbox Live Arcade when it came out. That's probably the most I ever played it, actually, trying to unlock achievements. Yeah, but SNES, I mean, you're saying that your first console was a Super Nintendo. I knew it'd be Galacticus. I knew it! Hold on. Oh, it's not. It's just looks like a spaceship. Yeah, it would make you probably quite a bit younger. Then Duck Hunt and Track and Field on the actual trackpad on the NES. The trackpad? Was that the thing you stood on? That wasn't the actual thing with the ball, and like you had to kind of balance on it.
Juggernaut will flatten you.
Oh, it's the Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch! Or, you know, in Vinnie Jones style, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch! Yeah. Ow. Oh, I've taken his helmet off. Ah, you can only do it once when you've got low health. I'm going to try and stay out of his way. No, he still punches you. Ow. There's no need to donkey punch me. I was trying to walk away. Ow. Oh, I got him.
X-Men, nice job.
X-Men.
Magneto is over there. Follow me.
He's going to be a phony. I knew it.
Ah, you fell into our trap.
What time is it? Ow. See, now one of the things about arcade gaming like this is that I kind of play a bit carefree, because, you know, I can just put in as many coins as I want, so it doesn't matter if I die. Whereas with a console game, it's a little bit different, so I'll probably take my time a lot more on that, especially when I play Jurassic Park, which I think I'll just jump off the cliff. It's exactly what I was thinking, you know, because who wants to live in a depressing world like this now? Full of phony Dr. X's. I just can't stand it. And these Samus wannabes. I've just noticed how much they look like Samus, near enough, kind of. Almost definitely. flamethrowers. Ow. Jesus. Oh wow. These guys have really got a bad case of gas. Bloody hell. This must be a boss or something. I mean, this is insane. Yeah, so this is definitely going to eat up all your coins. That's one down. Two. No. Oh, because that's what I needed. Yeah. More rocket launcher Samases, along with flamethrower dude. And Robocop. Is that who that is? Pyro. I mean, I guess, you know, with the fact that he's throwing out flames, but there was 4 of him though. That can't be, like, they can't all be the same person. He's a nightmare to kill. I'm trying to get Samus. Oh, he's dead. Oh, who are these? They look like the things from Toy Story. Oh, now I'm just being surrounded by Robocops. I'm assuming you're more of a Marvel guy, Space Nuts. Oh, jeez. There's really no room for error. Oh no, there isn't going to be a third one. There is. Well, at least he's one down. Yeah, I think so. I think it probably would be easier just to have 4 players. Can you net play on MAME? I know you can on like other emulators that I don't own. Also, I've heard. Right.
X-Men, X-Men. Magneto is planning to attack Earth from his asteroid base. You must foil his plan before it's too late. Go after the giant sentinel.
Is that Galacticus, the giant sentinel? See, I'll probably run out of time now, which is a shame because I'm pretty sure I might have been on the last level. But yeah, time is up for me because I now need to go and pick up my wife, which is fine. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is, yeah, most likely be on Sunday, and it will probably be Jurassic Park on SNES. If you guys are about, I know you'll probably be doing your own thing, you'll probably be doing your own streams, but if you are, then yeah, pop your noses in and just say hi, and I'll do the same if I see you guys online as well. But for now, all that's left for me to say is thank you very much again for stopping by, because you guys are the best, and hopefully next time I can get some followers. Some more followers so I can continue on the path to 100. But I think in terms of getting my average viewers to 3, we're looking good. So again, thanks guys, really appreciate you stopping by. Let me just take these off to make sure I'm not shouting. Make me ears sweaty. Not that you needed to know that, because that's not very nice. But yeah, I'm going to go. So I shall say my goodbyes. And I'll catch you guys about. So thanks again. Appreciate it. Cheers.